Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Man, this team has really been struggling. You can see the frustration building, Singy.
Yeah, missed opportunities and a lack of timely hitting has really hurt them, Boog. Today's a new day, though.
All right, we'll be back. All right, ready to go here. Thomas S.V.G digs in now. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 640.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
He swings and fouls one off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here is Ryan Torres. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Torres recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
That one missed. Just underway here in Milwaukee. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Turang over to first in time. Inning over. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Back here at American Family Field. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. What do we have on him? This is Bryce Turang. Foul ball there. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. High fly ball, right field. Herrera in position, and there's 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Yelich launched a homer in his most recent game. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Back here in Milwaukee, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Now he breaks his bat. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Blaze Jordan. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Sliced hard but foul. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 10, now, Freeland.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires to first on the run. And
out.
Very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Garrett Mitchell.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Next offering is down low. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
That's a ball.
One now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Mitchell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1. Back at the ballpark, and the cold front has lifted for this team. They've gotten themselves a lead.
Yeah, after the week they've had, any lead feels like a breakthrough.
Baez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Chop to the left side. Ortiz tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Everson Pereira next up for the Cardinals. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That's to third, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. And a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Baez gets under it. And there's one away.
Man, I mean, Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. And a strike. And that's too high. Ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
That is the inning. And we're back. Well, it's been a difficult week for this team, but today they're handling their own, singing.
You lose a bunch in a row, and a lead like this can feel like a breath of fresh air. Now just got to stay consistent until that 27th out is recorded.
1 down. Brian Torres next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there, and not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 4th, Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Makes the catch, 1 down. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike 2.
That's ball 2.
And that just misses. The Brewers trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Pereira takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now at the plate, Sal Frelick. Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Nobody left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that is out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. In the hole. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ortiz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Still nothing on it. Back here in Milwaukee. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Everson Pereira, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Yes. And it is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 2-0. 1 down. Stepping in, Ivan Herrera. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He makes the grab. 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Sends it across to first. That's the inning. St. Louis tacks on 1 with a homer. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers. Swing and a bouncer. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Ball that's outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball.
Damn!
Gets by it.
What the fuck?
the fuck
And now
went
they
on
trail
with me?
by one.
My man is right
Well,
there.
back within one as he brings home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at second. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Yelich in the box, lays off for ball one.
Damn!
Right field.
God
This could
damn
go
it!
the distance.
Damn!
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one ripped into right. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sends it to first. That ends the frame.
I've been slumping.
And we're back. This team has really been in a rut lately, and so far it's much of the same today.
Yeah, Boog, one of those stretches where even the little things seem to go sideways. Still got a shot in this one, though. Just need to find a way to win one of these.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Uribe also throwing. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Chases that one upstairs.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Up the middle. Terang throws to first in time. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th. Out towards right center field. Mitchell settles underneath it. 2 down. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that.
For the Brewers, number 29, Trevor McGill.
The Cards with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ortiz up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, dude.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Squirts away a little bit. Throws to second, but he's back in time. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here. Second baseman, Bryce Terang. Hit hard but foul off to the left. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning as they squander. Back here in Milwaukee and stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Base hit. Mitchell fires it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
The first baseman, number 25.
And up next for St. Louis, Thomas S.V.G. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone, so perhaps he'll come back to it.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Coming home. He'll score and the Cardinals have the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realized.
Abner Uribe on a pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Laser to the gap should score the run. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And base hit. And out to a board.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. And it's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that got the pitcher. Safe at first. And now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. All loaded up. Joshua Baez getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hammered on the line. Base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. The relay.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That's about as textbook as it.
For the Brewers, number 47, Jared Kane.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So a great inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The catcher, William Contreras. Now pitching for
Quinn Matthews will take over here.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Contreras, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed. To third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Out to short. Win. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Vaughn stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and that ends the inning. Gone in order. Back here at American Family Field. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the
Oh
yard.
my God, he on
Good
fire.
team
3
effort at
home
the
runs.
bench.
Back there.
He got a 3-homer
And
game.
that one is out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. In time to Vaughn. Now one gone in the 9th. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jay Howard digs in now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Matthews goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 12. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming. All right, just about ready for baseball. Joshua Baez digs in now. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
This one in the air, center field. Lara under this one. And there's two down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Gets him to chase after that one. Walker matched a homer in his last game. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man at second. That one fouled hard the other way. Stays alive. Man on second, two down. Fouls it back with two strikes. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. Cards on the board with this double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee. And on the hill today, Hunter Dobbins. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? This is Bryce Terang. On the ground to short, win. On to first.
Got him.
One
That's
gone,
out.
bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the catcher, William Contreras.
That's
No,
off
that's
the mark.
down.
And 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on base. Now here's Jake Bowers. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one. Way out front for strike two. Out to short, Wynn flips it. There's one. Double play.
Got him. That's
what
out.
a twin killing, Dan. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
He brought it back.
Got a leaping catch. Wow. What a play. And now, J.J. Weatherhold.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Line drive, could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Gets him to chase after that one. Backed off the plate that time. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Now that's smacked to right center. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
That's a base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. Here's Baez. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Sajazi around third. 1 run is in. Baez around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty much a model swing on that.
For the Brewers,
1 out. Runner at second. Ramon Urias, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one is absolutely belted. Looks like extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jordan takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Ball 1, no strikes.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Yelich on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. There's a high chopper to Weatherholt. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 7. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right field. Freeland has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Thomas S.V.G. next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. On the ground to third. Ortiz. They get the force, and that's the inning. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Number 12, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Dobbins measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Right side. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And there's 1 away. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. He's been a great free agent sign. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That one catches the corner for a strike. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Line drive. Freeland pulls it in on the run. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
And now it's William Contreras. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The Cards up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. The batter was thinking he was getting something
What's
else.
up, Brandon?
Perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Over to Jordan.
Are you in?
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
I'm good. Yeah.
Nobody left for him. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Jordan.
Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ripped on a line to center. Lara drops steps, heads.
I saw.
And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. 1 down. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely.
How's he doing with that?
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
going
The
pretty
throw
good.
to second. They take the force out. Just got him on that one.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
That's a strike. No.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the dirt.